Hey everyone, how you doing? Clara here, and I'm back with another review, this time of another one of this sort of escape room in a box, family friendly, lightweight series, and also ones with jigsaws included as the puzzles. And this one is the House of Treasures, Ascalons Fury, the beginning. So this is the first of a series of the House of Treasure series games, and there's a little story that continues from one to the other. This will be spoiler free, so I won't be going into the puzzles, but I might show you one or two things that are included that as soon as you open the box, you'll see them. So I'd say it's very minor spoilers because as soon as you open the box, you're going to see them. But with that, what did I think of this with my fine, refined views, having played a whole bunch of these type of games? Well, that's what we'll talk about. So I won't go into it in detail. Like I say, it'll be fairly sort of high level because I won't be going into spoilers, but I will be talking about a couple of things in the game. So first of all, you open it up, and this is a game that you know you got four jigsaws. So immediately I'm thinking along the lines of the exit games that have the jigsaw. So there's three of those, and I really, really enjoyed all three of those. But this one does do something different with that. In fact, it does something I've not seen before. And so it was real good fun. So it's more a jigsaw and then three sort of more smaller ones, but that works together in the way of the puzzle. It gives you this big piece of paper, which has got, in fact, like I say, you'll see this as soon as you open the box, and you do it on this paper, and that allows you to flip the jigsaw over once you get to a certain point. It's quite funny. There's quite a lot of background text and stuff like that on it, and there's a whole bunch of reading. Turns out you don't need to read any of that. So I read through it all with a fine tooth comb, like, okay, so there's this and there's this and there's this, and then actually it's basically just to make sure that the piece of paper that you're using isn't plain. So just be aware of that. There is also a notebook, and you can look through this, and yeah, all of these are useful for the puzzles. The actual production is really, really nice. It you know, all everything is nice. Like I say, the stuff on the newspaper is superfluous, but it was fun, and I can understand why they put it on there. And they actually went to quite a lot of lengths just for something that is background stuff, background information. And it does add to the theme because, like I said, this is an ongoing story, so it does add to the theme and the mythos. So it's not, I'm not saying it's pointless to read it because it is fun. Now, one thing that I will say is that a part of this, and I want to do this spoiler free, but a part of it is that the jigsaws kind of fit together, and I think you'll figure that out fairly quickly. Sometimes they didn't line up quite as well as maybe they could have done, is all I'm going to say. There was a slight shift of the printing on some of the jigsaws that made it a little bit tricky to see exactly what was going on. It wasn't a huge issue, but it just meant that me with my sort of like, it's got to be perfect, it's got to be perfect, and it never was, and actually it didn't need to be. So just be aware that there's the copy that I got at least had a little bit of misalignment on it. But in terms of the theme and the story, and you're going through this adventure, and I like the story. I like the way it all came together. I like the little bits. It took you through it in a really nice way, and I had fun with it. It sort of very much reminded me of basic version of like Tomb Raider, and we had fun doing this. It was a nice, little bit of our. It was one of our evenings. We played this, me and my housemate, and we enjoyed the puzzles. We enjoyed the background story, and I do like putting jigsaws together and using them to solve puzzles. I really do. And some of the puzzles had us thinking, they really did. But I don't think that you need to have any specific knowledge going into this. I think one of the puzzles made us think that we needed to know something, but actually we didn't. So I'm just going to leave that there. But yeah, I would, and I think it'd be really good with families as well, with young people for a family game night. But at the same time, me and my housemates are adults, and we enjoyed playing it through. Like I say, the production was real nice. I enjoyed the jigsaws. They were fun quality, and they went together well, and we enjoyed putting them together. It's just a little bit of a shame that there was this slight mismatch in the printing. The puzzles, yeah, I mean, we enjoyed the puzzles. There was none that we were annoyed with. You know, it's like we got them all and they made sense, and yeah, everything followed, so that's good. I like the fact that it came together at the end, and yeah, we enjoyed it. It was a fun evening, and so much so that we've already got the second one. So there'll be a review of that at some point. So yeah, real fun time. I love how there's so many of these sort of family weight escape room type games out there, and so many of them have their own identity. Sure, there's some crossover, but I do think that they have their own identity, and this is one series that I think has its own identity and stands out. So really good, fun time. I enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care and bye.